It's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And now it's time this evening for the nation's sharpest opinion. Tonight I'm going to do a debate to end the debate because I'm sick and tired, and I'm sure you are too, over this EVM debate. I'm putting out a hashtag. My line is very clear. I anyway never pretend to be neutral. Republic trusts EVMs. The Republic Media Network, India's largest and most influential news network, trusts the EVMs. Do you trust the EVMs, the electronic voting machines? If you do, then use the hashtag we are popularizing tonight as a counter movement to the charade being put up by the Congress party. And the hashtag is tonight, we trust EVM, not EVMs. I'm making it simple. We trust EVM. If you do, whether you're watching this live on connected TV, on streaming, or you're watching this video later, use this hashtag. Let's become part of a counter movement. Ladies and gentlemen, I will put three simple reasons why we trust the EVMs and why I think this constant complaining and cribbing about EVMs has to stop. Point number one, we trust the EVMs because the EVM is sophisticated technology. It is not, as was said by the Election Commission today, a pager. The electronic voting machines are electronically guarded. They cannot be hacked. The entire EVM is sealed. And EVM is not linked with any wireless system to any other system. It cannot be connected to any other wireless network. There has been a technical evaluation committee which has observed that the control unit of the EVM cannot be tampered even with Wi-Fi or with Bluetooth. Ladies and gentlemen, the use of all of this along with double randomization basically means that EVMs are foolproof. They work. End of story. Stop complaining, Congress party. The second point is, if you believe in the Supreme Court, then you cannot constantly question what the Supreme Court has said. I'll give you examples, ladies and gentlemen. The Congress's favorite, not so successful always in court lawyer, Kapil Sibal, was told in April 2017 by Justice Chelameshwar, Mr. Sibal, your party, and I quote, Mr. Sibal, your party only introduced the EVMs. Then how can you keep blaming it? How can you say no other country uses it? These were the words of the Supreme Court to Kapil Sibal. In March 2024, the Supreme Court refused to even entertain the latest plea against EVM, saying, how many petitions will we entertain? 8th January 2024, as the Congress was getting desperate, the Supreme Court says, it appears that a party which may not have got much recognition from the electorate now seeks recognition by filing petitions. Ladies and gentlemen, consider the facts tonight. Between 2013 and 2023, orders in 9 cases were delivered by the Supreme Court in favor of the EVMs. 3 cases were disposed in 2013, 1 in 2018, 2 each in 2019 and 2022, and 1 in 2023. Simple thing is, they've gone to the court so many times and been thrown out. And now they're trying to manipulate your mind. Don't get manipulated, viewers. And the last point tonight. You see, viewers, who wants to make you doubt the EVMs? The same way the Americans tried to make the people of Bangladesh doubt their own electoral process. You see, the CIA, the American deep state, discredited the Bangladeshi elections. Do you know why? They wanted to take Bangladesh over, which they did. Do you know why further? Because they want to build a military base in St. Martin's Island and put American defense, equipment, machines, men and troops within a few kilometers of the Bangladeshi coast because they wanted to control Bangladesh. Same pattern being used here. Replace America with the Congress party and see how Jairam Ramesh did a press conference blaming the EVMs after their loss in Haryana. They are trying to discredit the electoral process in India. I hope the Congress party is not doing this at anyone's behest. You can never say. Ladies and gentlemen, I truly believe that if our democracy is strong, then no foreign power can carry out any conspiracy against us. I believe that we need to stay united and be very careful of conspiracies against our democracy. And the conspiracy starts by doubting the EVMs, which is why what the Election Commission said today is extremely significant.
We have received very serious complaints on the functioning of EVMs.
ईवीएम की मशीनों पर खिलवाड़ होता है उनके साथ।
ईवीएम पर निशाना केवल बहाना है, राहुल गांधी को हार से बचाना।
After the humiliating defeat in Haryana, the Congress has refused to accept the people's mandate. From bizarre complaints about EVMs to outlandish claims that the voting process was compromised, Congress's list of excuses is only growing by each passing day. Bereft of any facts, the Congress has once again resorted to blaming the EVM, and this time it's batteries for poll debacle.
The results in Haryana are totally unexpected. We have received very serious complaints on the process of counting, the functioning of EVMs in at least 3 districts. We have spoken to our senior colleagues in Haryana, and this information is being collected. We hope to present this in a consolidated form to the Election Commission.
महाराष्ट्र के अंदर सारे विपक्ष को दबाव बनाना चाहिए कि ईवीएम से चुनाव न होकर बैलेट पेपर से चुनाव हो, वरना मुझे शक है कि महाराष्ट्र के अंदर भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार और इलेक्शन कमीशन कुछ भी कर सकते हैं.
But today, the Election Commission delivered a resounding blow to the Congress's baseless allegations. Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar flatly rejected Congress's reckless claims of EVM tampering during the Haryana polls. In a sharp rebuke, the EC slammed the attempt to surreptitiously give credence to irresponsible, unfounded, and malicious narratives.
There is a provision for objecting to any of the issue relating to this at any stage, which has not happened. So, हम इंडिविजुअल जिसने वो बिल्कुल सेफ है, बिल्कुल रोबस्ट है. अच्छा, और मैं बताता हूँ आपको, आप पिछले 15-20 इलेक्शंस देख लीजिए. इट इज गिविंग रिजल्ट्स आफ्टर रिजल्ट्स डिफरेंटली. जहाँ मतलब ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि जब पसंद का रिजल्ट ना आए तभी गलत है, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता.
It was a moment of vindication for the BJP and its allies. Congress's hollow rhetoric was exposed. Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, calling out the Congress's shameful strategy, said blaming the EVM is nothing new. It's the same tired excuse that roll out every time the Congress loses an election.
जेव्हा जिंकतात तेव्हा ईव्हीएम चांगली असते आणि जेव्हा त्यांच्या विरोधात निकाल लागतात तेव्हा निवडणूक आयोग ईव्हीएम सगळं खराब असतं, वाईट असतं. हे दोगली म्हणजे दुटप्पी भूमिका हे सारखं विरोधी पक्ष घेतोय.
यहाँ पर एडवांस में ही ईवीएम पर दोष मढ़ा जा रहा है, क्योंकि ईवीएम पर निशाना केवल बहाना है, राहुल गांधी को हार से बचाना. ये बताता है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी किस बौद्धिक स्तर पर पहुंच चुकी है.
As the Congress clings on to excuses, the nation watches its desperate attempts to undermine a democratic process they once championed. The Election Commission's decisive response has exposed the Congress's narrative for what it is, a smokescreen to cover its electoral failures.
I have stated my positions. I am a biased party, I am prejudiced, I am not neutral, I am against the Congress party and the opposition's position. I don't need to ask any questions. I need to introduce the speakers, and because Anurag Bhadoria will not let anyone else speak, and he has spoken even before I have started. See,
जब उत्तर प्रदेश से मेरी बात सुनिए, उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर में समाजवादी जीती थी लोकसभा में, तब भी हमने कहा था कि हम 80 की 80 सीटें जीतेंगे, तब भी ईवीएम पे सवाल उठाएंगे। जब जनता को विश्वास नहीं है तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी को क्या दिक्कत है भाई बैलेट पेपर की बात करने में? मुझे समझ में नहीं आता उनको इतना लगाव क्यों है ईवीएम से। मेरा सीधा सा सवाल है भाई, एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, सारी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी कह रही है
impossible. I didn't even ask, I didn't even say good evening.
बीजेपी को क्यों लगाव है?
अच्छा, तू ही रेस्पॉन्ड या
बीजेपी को क्यों लगाव ईवीएम से इतना? सवाल ये है बहुत बड़ा। बीजेपी ईवीएम को पकड़ के क्यों रखना चाहती है? क्यों नहीं विश्वास करती है?
Okay, Anurag, I heard versus debate on Tuhin takes over 30 seconds each. Tuhin, go on, please. Tuhin, don't stop. Don't, please enter the debate, Tuhin.
Arnab, the problem with this contemporary, Arnab, the problem with this contemporary opposition is it is ignorant of the history of EVMs. EVMs, Anurag ji, मेरी बात सुनिए आप. EVMs in the first place were introduced with a twofold objective. Number one, to reduce costs, but most importantly, to end the malpractices which had become rampant in the first 3 decades of independence India. Electoral malpractices. अनुराग जी, मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, उत्तर दे रहा हूँ. सबसे पहले सुनिए ध्यान से. 1977 में, अर्नब, आई मेकिंग एन इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट. इनको शांत कराइए, मैं एक इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट मेक कर रहा हूँ. For the sake of audience,
one minute, just wait. Anurag ji, please wait. He's responding to you. Thank you very much. Respond to him. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice.
अनुराग जी, मुझे 60 सेकंड दीजिए, उसके बाद आप अपना ग्रामोफोन शुरू कर दीजिएगा. मुझे 60 सेकंड से दीजिए. देखिए, आप शांत हो जाइए, मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको. देखिए अर्नब,
I can't stop it. Tuhin, carry on, don't pause. Carry on, don't pause, Tuhin. If you pause, he won't stop.
People like
you
Anurag
can't pause.
Bhadoria are completely ignorant of the history of EVMs. The very reason why EVMs have been introduced is to end the malpractices which had become rampant in the first 3 decades of elections. You know, the very first time, it took a journey of 27 years. It took a journey of 27 years for EVM to be introduced.
Come on, viewers, on the breaking news grid.
It was in 1977.
Involve the viewers.
It was in 1977. It was
I'll have to balance it out. 1 versus 4 right now on the screen. Please, ladies and gentlemen, otherwise he won't come down. 1 versus 3. 1 versus 2. If nothing else, he won't stop.
In 1980. In 1982, the first election, you know, do you know that the first election, the by-election in Paravur in Kerala was the first election in 1982 where EVMs were used in a selective way. And then in 1988, the Representation of People Act was amended by the then Congress government to introduce it across country, but even then it took 16 years. तो 2004 में पहली बार पूरी तरह से इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ. It took a journey of 27 years.
Viewers, I have a proposal here. I have a proposal here. Anurag, please, ऐसा मत करो. देखिए, ये problem होता है. You see, viewers, some of you complain that we can't hear if too many people talk. No. A lot of you people complain. No. A lot of people complain that, Arnab, why do too many people talk at the same time on your program? I'm saying I offer anyone to come on my program, replace me and stop Anurag Bhadoria. I will stop anchoring. मैं एंकरिंग छोड़ दूंगा. अनुराग भदौरिया को जिस दिन कोई रोक पाएगा, मैं एंकरिंग छोड़ दूंगा. ये अनगाइडेड मिसाइल है, ये ICBM है, ये अपनी वेलोसिटी से चलते हैं, ये इलॉन मस्क की रॉकेट है, ये अपनी तीव्र गति से जाते हैं, इन पर कोई स्पीड ब्रेकर चलता नहीं है. ये अनोखे हैं, ये एकमात्र है, ऐसा कोई नहीं है अनुराग भदौरिया जैसा. Now I am going to the debate. Please रहम करो. Now my question is, please see. Thank you. कैसा लग रहा है ना, एकदम सन्नाटा. Once he stops. Thank you. अब शुरू मत हो जाइए. I would like to bring Kapil and Piyush into the debate along with the other panelists here, which is Tuhin has spoken to Abhishek and the TDP national
But I need to
spokesperson.
complete my point because, you know, he completely barged
That
in.
is true. That I will let you complete your point. You have
Just
my
30
sympathy.
seconds to complete my point.
Yes.
Arnab, my simple point is it took a journey of 27 years to undo the malpractices which were prevalent from 1950s to 1980s. Probably they don't know the history of EVMs. You know, agreed we had an issue with the EVMs in 2009, but that was addressed successfully by the introduction of VVPAT, which is Voter Verification Paper Audit Trail. Today, in some constituencies, as a mandatory rule, 2% of the votes are, you know, go through VVPAT, and not a single vote has been found to be cast in a wrong way. So I think that should address the concerns of everybody.
Kapil, I would say this.
I
register your point, taking the debate forward. Taking the debate forward, Abhishek and Jyotsna on the left. My question is, see Kapil, I'll ask Kapil and then you come in. Yeah. See Kapil, if the Congress party, I'm saying if Congress party or Aam Aadmi party does not trust EVMs, then say that you will not take part in elections till EVMs are used. Right? I mean,
yes, absolutely.
Don't take part. Nobody's forcing.
Don't play the game.
Don't play the game. If you feel
rigged.
The game is biased, then don't play the game.
Don't play the game. They're rigged, they're saying.
Let me give you an answer. You have raised an example, and let me give you an answer. A player does not stop playing just because the umpire seems to be compromised. So that's point number one. Now coming back to the issue.
No, are you calling the Supreme Court compromised? Are you calling the Supreme Court compromised? Please take back your words. You are a lawyer. You have just called the Supreme Court compromised.
I have not.
Well, of course you have.
You just did because the Supreme Court is the Supreme Court.
All disputes are resolved by the Supreme Court.
You just try to misconstrue what I am saying. That's your habit.
No, Kapil, what is your point? Are the EVMs rigged? He should say it.
He should say it.
Are the EVMs rigged? Was the election in Haryana rigged?
Okay, allow me to complete. Allow me to complete. Allow me to complete. Speak on your turn.
You won't answer.
Be given a chance, please.
You guys
you are an
democracy.
experienced debater. Abhishek, allow me to...
Come on, Kapil. How are you going to undermine democracy? What kind of message are you sending to the world there? Every time you guys lose, you say the EVMs...
Go easy, let him go. Don't bring him down.
Come on. It's contagious. Yeah.
I have never used the word supreme. Just don't try to, spell this incorrect narrative, what I have not said. Now, what I am saying here, unequivocally, is it was Mr. L.K. Advani who, back in 2009, on record, stated that there should not be an election by way of EVM. Now, if Abhishek Sudhir wants to criticize the people who are questioning the EVM, or
when did he say that? When did he say that?
He never said that.
When did he say that?
He never said that.
When did he say that? No, when did he say that?
Just a minute.
What are you saying? The batteries, the EVM is rigged because the battery is at 99%.
Allow me to finish. Allow me to finish.
What is Rashid Alvi is saying? Mossad is hacking the EVMs. Rashid Alvi is saying the way the pagers were hacked. The EVMs are being hacked.
I understand, anxiety.
What is your view on Rashid
Alvi?
Abhishek, I understand your anxiety because you can't hold yourself, because these facts are inconvenient for you, because you know that it was Mr. L.K. Advani who questioned the EVMs and who said that, we should go back to...
So what about the Supreme Court's findings? What about the Supreme Court's judgments on EVMs?
Should I open lines tonight?
Allow me to finish. No,
this is undermining.
Okay, viewers, one. Let him complete. We got to move on, yeah.
Now, allow me to finish. Now, that's point number one. Only if Abhishek Sudhir has read the entire Supreme Court judgment, then he would realize that the Supreme Court in the last paragraph has said, if there are questions regarding functioning of the EVM, a person can make an application and a particular number of EVM machine will be preserved and it will be sent for testing. Okay. That's what the Supreme Court said. The problem with Abhishek Sudhir is that he will not read the Supreme Court judgment.
My God.
And he will misconstrue what I have
Sudhir.
Not said.
No,
this is not about Abhishek Sudhir. This is about your leader Rashid Alvi saying, Mr. Goswami, let me say.
Okay, now Kapil, hear him. Counter now. Counter, Kapil, allowed here. Counter is allowed.
Senior Congress
counter, I'm allowing the counter. Kapil, I'm allowing the counter. Kapil, counter is allowed. Thank you. Please, play by the rules. Counter is allowed. Counter is allowed, Kapil.
Senior Congress leader Rashid Alvi says, the way the pagers were hacked by Israel, Prime Minister Modi is close to Israel, and Israel might be hacking the EVMs. I mean, what Israel has done to Mr. Alvi's community and the fear he struck in them, the fear psychosis is understandable. But this is ludicrous. This is the Indian national conspiracy cabal. This isn't the grand old party. This is the sad old party, Kapil.
I think you should not say what Israel has done to Rashid Alvi's community. You can say that Rashid Alvi is supporting the Hamas. But that statement may be inappropriate.
That's the community.
Yeah. Now, my point here is, my point on that is, I'll take it forward, we'll move fast, I'll come back to you. You see, the thing is this, that this pager is not EVM. You know, there has to be some logic here, Jyotsna. Now, they are saying that Israel hacked the pager, so BJP is hacking EVM. Pager messages are transmitted through radio frequencies without encryption. You cannot have any frequency tampering with an EVM. People are technologically savvy nowadays, Jyotsna ji. Maybe you want to take this forward. Congress says Israel targeted pagers, so BJP is targeting EVMs. Yes. So point, if Israel had not targeted the pagers, then they would not have made this argument. Jyotsna.
Arnabji, actually, I was just literally laughing because I'll tell you why. Jairam Ramesh ji today talks about the functioning of EVMs. He very categorically says, Haryana mein ye hua, Haryana mein wo hua, but he forgot about Telangana. Their party won with EVMs in Telangana. They forgot that. They celebrated in Telangana. They're running the government in Telangana, Arnabji. They forgot. Congress forgot. And today, just now, a news has come that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra ji is being nominated as a candidate for Wayanad. From where? Rahul Gandhi ji won through EVMs itself. So they are forgetting the point. Again, Arnabji, I'm just going to come to the technicalities of it. I'm not going to get into the political discussion because they're simply politicizing it. As simple as that. Now, Arnabji, first thing is, EVMs are only one-time programmable. We have to understand this point. They are only one-time programmable. They are designed in such a way that they're designed with one-time programmable chips, which means once programmed, they cannot be reprogrammed or tampered without detection. First point. Second point, the Indian EVMs operate offline, Arnabji, they operate offline without any internet or wireless connection, making actually, you know, that remote hacking, ye pager, I don't know. Yeah. I'm literally, mera to tab se bheja sarak gaya, ye log kya bol rahe, pager kya, kahan ka Israel, kya baat kar rahe ye log. And the point is, theoretically and even practically, tampering is impossible, first thing. And second thing, now we have the VVPAT verification. Yes, when the introduction of EVMs was thought of, there were certain questions raised, and those questions are, you know, answered now. And EVMs, we also have to understand, Arnabji, that EVMs are randomly allocated to polling stations in front of those representatives from different parties, ensuring that no one knows which machine will be there. Neither will Anurag Bhaiya know, nor will Jyotsna know, nor will Abhishek Bhaiya know, nor will Kapil ji know. Nobody will know which machine.
A simple question here. A simple question. No, this is an important. No, Jyotsna ji, ये बहुत important subject है. And all of India is so interested in this issue. I am going to open the phone lines. I will put a phone number. I will try to take maximum calls. Even if you're against my views, please call.
Nobody will be.
No. I don't assume. If you want to attack me, if you want to say that I'm wrong, please call in now. My lines are open. I will debate. मैं सबके साथ debate करूँगा. अनुराग जी, मैं पीयूष जी को एक सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ बस.
2009 में
यूपी में आप जीते थे.
2009
वानी जी ने सवाल उठाया था कि लोकतंत्र के लिए खतरा है ये. ईवीएम और नरसिम्हा राव ने किताब लिखी थी. ईवीएम लोकतंत्र के लिए खतरा.
उसके बाद आंसर आ गया. अनुराग भैया, उसके बाद आंसर आ गया. अभी तो इन्होंने वही बोला है. सुन लो आप बात पहले.
आपके इतने बड़े नेता, वो जो आपकी पार्टी के अध्यक्ष भी रहे हैं और बीजेपी के सबसे पुराने नेता, उन्होंने 2009 में सवाल उठाया था.
I heard that. Tuhin will respond to that. Tuhin,
Anurag Bhadoria ji.
Tuhin, please respond to Anurag Bhadoria.
Anurag ji.
Tuhin, louder. Open up the line. Yeah, Tuhin respond.
अनुराग जी से.
Tuhin respond.
अनुराग जी से मैं सिर्फ पहले एक सवाल पूछूं. अर्नब जी, मैं अनुराग जी से पहले एक सवाल पूछता हूँ।
परमिशन नहीं देगी,
उनके ज्ञान,
नहीं दूंगा।
उनका कितना ज्ञान है पता चल जाएगा। अनुराग जी, मुझे वीवीपीएटी का फुल फॉर्म बता दीजिए।
लोकतंत्र के लिए खतरा हो सकता है।
आप मुझे वीवीपैट का फुल फॉर्म बता दीजिए।
ओपन डिबेट 3 वर्सेस 3।
मैं आप समझ लूंगा कि आपको इस विषय में थोड़ी बहुत जानकारी है।
जी
अनुराग जी, मुझे वीवीपैट का फुल फॉर्म बताइए। मैं मान लूंगा क्योंकि आप थोड़ी बहुत जानकारी रखते हैं इस विषय पर, लेकिन आपको पता ही नहीं है कि वीवीपैट का मतलब क्या है। वीवीपैट को केवल इसलिए इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया था ताकि आप वोटिंग पैटर्न को कोरोबरेट कर सके। 2% वोट्स जो है वीवीपैट के जरिए कोरोबरेट होते हैं और उनमें कोई भी खामी नहीं पाई गई, कोई भी अनियमितता नहीं पाई गई।
The question is, viewers, what is the full form of VVPAT? Challenge question. Challenge question. An open challenge. Challenge to Anurag Bhadoria. Anurag Bhadoria, VVPAT का full form बताइए. What is the full form of VVPAT? Google किए बिना, नीचे देखे बिना, फास्टेस्ट फिंगर फर्स्ट किए बिना वीवीपैट का फुल फॉर्म बताया जाए अभी। चॉइस नंबर 1।
अच्छा आप ये बताइए, मैं सवाल जब पूछता हूँ तो आप इसी पे क्यों आते हो? जब फंस जाते हो तो आप मेरे पे क्यों सवाल हो जाते हो?
मैंने आपको पूछा, मैं तो जानता हूँ, आप नहीं जानते। He doesn't know the form of VVPAT. He doesn't know the spelling. ये कह रहे स्पेलिंग नहीं पता है। He doesn't know the spelling.
He does not even know how VVPAT has made
VVPAT का full form बताया जाए।
He does not even know the relevance.
Everybody be silent. Be silent. Don't say anything. अभी बताएंगे full form.
Tuhin, let him tell us the
Just don't say anything. Be quiet.
तीसरी बार ये सवाल पूछ चुके हैं, इसका मतलब आप पूछ के भूल जाते हो। सवाल ये है,
Tuhin, he does not know.
Verified paper audit trial. You know, Arnab, इनको पता ही नहीं है। जब फुल फॉर्म नहीं पता है तो इनको कैसे पता चलेगा कि 2011 में सुप्रीम कोर्ट के निर्देश पर 2014 के बाद से सारे इलेक्शंस में 2% वोट्स को वीवीपैट के जरिए कोरोबरेट किया जाता है। अब आप शांत हो जाइए।
Open debate right now. Piyush, who supports the Aam Aadmi Party, did Arvind Kejriwal hack the EVMs? Did Arvind Kejriwal hack the EVMs when he won 67 out of 70 seats in Delhi?
Arnab, let me be very clear. I have participated in your program on
wait, let Piyush come
on multiple times about EVM, and I have maintained my position very clearly that after the institution of the VVPAT, and particularly at the time of counting, the election agents can choose, which 5 machines, countings is going to be corroborated with the VVPAT. So it's practically impossible to hack the EVM because you choose the randomization, you choose the machines. So after the introduction of VVPAT, it is practically impossible to hack the EVMs after they have been allotted for the voting centers. The only possibility is at the time of initial programming, and I think questions have been raised a number of times. The Honorable Supreme Court has also adjudicated on the matter. If the doubts keep on raising time and again, I think a forensic committee can analyze the VVPATs once and for all. But as far as I am concerned, I don't think there is anything wrong with the EVM. I think elections
Piyush, you're technically wrong. They cannot be programmed in the absence of the political parties. The Congress party has signed off on every machine, every EVM in Haryana, Piyush. Okay, how many kitne baar dikhayenge? Today the Chief Election Commissioner said, is there this much transparency in any other institution?
I agree with you there that there is nothing wrong with EVMs as such. It is the Bharatiya Janata Party's micromanagement, election micromanagement, which has won them the elections in Haryana.
Great, yeah.
So you deal with that micromanagement, you deal with the division of votes.
You surrender to who?
Jyotsna is coming in. Jyotsna is responding. TDP responding on the debate. 9:30 p.m. Jyotsna, Tirunogiri of the TDP. Jyotsna.
I just cannot understand what he's talking, because I'll tell you why. Piyush ji, I respect you, but the point is, if you win, then वो तो अच्छा है. हम लोगों ने वो सब कुछ अच्छा चला. If you lose, it's that something is wrong. I really don't understand. And ऐसे ही लोग थे, अर्नब जी, ऐसे ही लोग थे आंध्र प्रदेश में भी. during 2019 elections, Jagan Mohan Reddy won with 151 seats. He said, "Arey wah, fair elections chale." Abhi, he lost with almost, we won with 164 seats, and he said something is wrong with the election commission, something is wrong with the EVMs, and everything has been managed. Yes, the same terminology he has used.
Kapil, you mentioned. No. Kapil mentioned earlier today.
The
Are we getting calls? Are we getting calls?
Election commission के हाथ में है वो.
Working under the
even if we win, we'll question it. How do you argue with that logic?
EVMs are not working under the influence of Bharatiya Janata Party. Good. So when it comes to election commission can be influenced. They can decide the dates of election under the influence of Bharatiya Janata Party, but the EVMs are not. So
no, I'm getting Kapil and he's going to strike. Kapil,
different here.
Kapil, 2009 general elections, Congress got 206 seats, formed the government. Wasn't it done with EVMs? Why were EVMs okay then? 2009 general elections. Today, Bhadoria mentioned what Advani said, but Congress said we believe in EVMs. Congress got 206 seats. Why did you form the government if it was done through EVMs then?
नहीं आप भारतीय जनता पार्टी क्यों विश्वास कर रही है ईवीएम पे? अब क्यों विश्वास है? उस समय 2009 में विश्वास नहीं था, विश्वास क्यों हो गया? क्योंकि 2014 में इलेक्शन जीत गए. उसके बाद
Kapil, you are not answering. Kapil, you are not answering. Lines are on. Kapil, come on.
Yes.
अनुराग भैया यही क्वेश्चन आप कांग्रेस से भी पूछ लीजिए.
बता चुका हूं.
Sir, Arnab, I think the question
Jyotsna, Kapil is on the debate. Kapil, louder now. Kapil.
So, Arnab, if you look at, one of the issue raised when this petition was being heard in the Honorable Supreme Court is, when you have the paper audit in the VVPAT machines, why is it that you are so afraid to give that, that paper audit trail to the, the person who has casted vote, just to verify so that, he also creates a record that whom he has voted for? You give me one plausible reason. While my good friend Tuhin here was, acting like a headmaster and was seeking full form and definitions, I challenge him to explain how this government will be impacted and what stops this government from giving that paper trail to the person who has voted.
Okay, I'll request Tuhin to reply to Kapil. Tuhin to Kapil.
Yes, give me a logical reason. Give me one logic why you will not give that paper trail.
Yeah, Tuhin, reply now. Kapil, come on. Tuhin's replying to you.
I'm answering you right away. Arnab, the same officials who are present at the time of counting are also present at the time when the VVPAT are being corroborated. So, at the time of counting, you don't have the provision of a voter going and seeing how his vote is being counted. Do you not trust institutions? Do you not trust the technical and the administrative safeguards which an institution is putting into place?
Okay.
Do you not trust the officials who are completely apolitical by nature? This only shows the kind of paranoia the present Congress party is living in. The kind of delusions that it is entertaining. Every time that you realize that it is getting difficult to fight the BJP, you think it is easier to fight the EVM and you go after
I have a different question. Kapil, I want to ask a counter question before I take my first call because I keep it very fast. 1 minute. I'm known to keep my debates very fast. And my counter question to Kapil right now is, Kapil and Piyush, my question is to Kapil. Kapil, can you tell me how the EVMs that have been used in 2024 in Haryana legislative elections, which you say are untrustworthy, are different from the EVMs that were used in the 2023 Telangana legislative elections when you won 64 seats and you said they are perfectly all right?
I have never said so.
You have said so. You have said so. Oh, come on now. You have said so. You never complained after the Telangana assembly elections. Come on.
Please replay the
You've fallen hook, line and sinker for my question.
So you are being, caught lying on the national television, your own television, which has, credible viewership. You are lying to your viewers. You please repeat. I challenge you on your channel itself. You please repeat the tape wherein I have said that this particular EVM was compromised or these were different from Telangana. You please replay that. I will not
I'll tell you one thing, the difference between you and me. The difference between you and me. No, it's all right. You can use strong language. I'll tell you there are many faults that I have. I am very often biased. I am very often prejudiced. But unlike you, I am never wrong and I never lie. So take back your words before I make mincemeat of your argument. I will turn you,
by.
I will make mincemeat of you on my program now. Please watch. Answer my question. You've called me a liar. Then I want to ask you. I want to ask you. I want to ask you whether your party. I want to ask you. I'm not. No. 1 second. 1 second. Viewers will decide. Your choices. Your choices. Whether I make noodles or chop suey of you. The only difference is in one case I'll fry you, and the other case I will boil you. You have a choice tonight, and my counter to you is everybody on. 1 minute. 1 minute. My question to you is. My question, Kapil. 1 minute. Kapil, why are you?
What stops you from playing?
Kapil, now don't. Kapil, don't behave like Charles Sobraj caught red-handed in the middle of a crime. My question to you is this. My question to you is this. Can you tell me? Okay. You tell Jyotsna. You tell Jyotsna. Tell me what press conference did you have against EVMs when you won 40 seats in Himachal in 2022 with a 44% vote share? Silence.
Can I come?
Kapil Madan has no answer.
Arnab, you also have to ask what did Jairam Rameshji say then? You also have to ask that, Arnab. What did Jairam Rameshji say then? Or what did say there, and why did they celebrate, and why are they in government now in Telangana? If everything was good, then it was good, now it is bad just because they lost Haryana.
Kapil is looking down, unsure of what to say. I further ask you, Kapil. Never take a chance with me.
I have made a habit to respond to stupidity with a smile, and I will respond, with a smile, because you are caught on your own channel.
You are sounding as intelligent as Kamala Harris.
You're not replaying the tape.
Now listen to me.
The tape, and we all
I will further ask a question. I'll continue to hammer him, viewers. Please watch. I have a caller right now, so he's been waiting for a long time. Then I will hammer you after that. Dilip Upadhyay is calling from Surat. Dilip, are you enjoying the debate? Which side are you on? Do you trust EVM?
I am always with you.
Oh, thank you. See, he'll say I'm hacking. He's saying I'm hacking my program. Yeah, Anurag kahenge maine hack kar diya program.
Why you call idiots like Anurag Badoria?
Oh God! Don't do that. Don't call him that.
On your debate, because they are not allowing others to speak, and the charm of this debate goes away. That's the point. And in another way,
he's speaking over you also, Dilip. He's saying something to you. Wait 1 minute. He's saying something. Dilip, 1 minute. Anurag ji, आप मेरे व्यूअर को क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
मैं उनको रिस्पेक्टेड बोलूंगा. उन्होंने मुझे अगर इडियट बोला है तो मैं उनका सम्मान करता हूं. मैं उनको फिर भी रिस्पेक्टेड बोलूंगा, क्योंकि मैं हिंदुस्तानी हूं. मैं अपने हिंदुस्तानियों का सम्मान करता हूं. पार्टी कोई भी हो सकती है, हमारी किसी की पार्टी कुछ भी हो, लेकिन हम एक दूसरे का सम्मान करें. ये हिंदुस्तान का संस्कार कहता है.
सम्मान करते हैं तो उनकी बात भी सुन लीजिए, दिलीप जी.
Can I ask him a question?
Ask. Dilip Upadhyay of Surat is asking the SP spokesperson a question. Anurag ji सुन लीजिए, उनको तो सुन लीजिए, हमें तो नहीं. दिलीप जी बोलिए.
Anurag ji, can I ask you a question?
Please.
If you allow me, then you do not know the discipline of the debate.
अच्छा.
You never allow others to speak.
तो आप अर्नब को भी तो पढ़ाओ थोड़ा सा. सब आप भी पढ़ाओ.
That is a separate issue. Arnab is holding. He is an anchor. He is an anchor, but person like you do not. The whole charm of the debate goes away.
Okay, Dilip ji, I thank you very much for joining us, and next time you come face to face with Anurag. मैंने कुछ नहीं कहा. Viewers कह रहे. Shyam from Bengaluru is calling tonight. Shyam, which side are you on this debate?
Yeah, hi Arnab. Good evening.
Yes. Good evening, Shyam.
So, I mean, it's really funny, See, first of all, बहुत लोगों ने बोला अभी डिबेट में कि लोगों को डाउट है. मैं बताना चाहता हूँ पैनलिस्ट, ऑनरेबल सारे पैनलिस्ट को, किसी को कोई डाउट नहीं है अर्नब. EVM is completely tamper proof. ये लोग जो करते हैं, कांग्रेस जो भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी बोलते हैं कि नहीं EVM हैक है, ये एक्चुअली हमारा डिसरेस्पेक्ट है. हम जाते हैं वोट करने के लिए इतने मेहनत करके, और ये बोलते हैं कि EVM हैक है. अगर ऐसा ही होता तो हरियाणा में क्या इतने इतनी सीट बीजेपी को, कांग्रेस को भी आई, आ सकती थी क्या? अगर बीजेपी को हैक ही करना होता तो सारे सीट आ जाते ना बीजेपी को। जम्मू एंड कश्मीर में क्या बीजेपी ओपोजिशन में जाती क्या? पॉसिबल ही नहीं है। मतलब दूसरी बात मैं कहना चाहता हूँ,
डिस्टर्ब नहीं करना चाहिए।
हाँ, दूसरी बात मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ, जो लोग भी आज भी मैंने कांग्रेस आप ही के प्रोग्राम पे सुन रहा था, वही बोल रहे थे कि आप सीधे चले जाओ बैलेट पेपर पे, राइट? अरे बैलेट पेपर पे जाएंगे, इतना खर्च आएगा। आई एम एज मिडिल क्लास पर्सन, आई एम नॉट ओके विद दैट।
True.
We have a technology which can give us the ease to vote. And जितने सारे खर्च बचते हैं कंट्री के, मैं क्यों why not okay with that?
Sham, Piyush is responding to you. Just Piyush.
Yeah. Sure.
Ballot paper is an entirely different set of problems. That's why we cannot go back to the era of ballot papers when the entire booths used to be hacked in the interiors of the country, and all the ballot papers.
But then there are three people in the alliance.
There's one election reform which can happen. That is the 100% counting of VVPAT slips. That can happen, and the election commission should move forward in that direction.
Not possible.
No, 100%. No, 100% is not possible. The electoral process will never be over. Tuhin will reply to that. Tuhin, you should reply to that.
Counting is done. No, I think, these people have not followed the case. The election commission has very categorically explained in the Supreme Court why 100% counting is not possible. Even if you take a 2% sample and that sample is taken randomly, the finding holds. Please understand statistics before you get into this debate. Please understand facts before you get into this debate. Arnab, एक और point मैं यहाँ पे बहुत important raise करना चाहता हूँ. You have no idea that ballot paper counting in this day and age can be extremely inhumane. Are you aware that in Indonesia, which follows one of the most tedious form of paper ballot counting, 270 people had died during the process of counting of these paper ballots in 2019, and 114 people in 2024 elections because of exhaustion-related illnesses. Do they want that kind of chaos and mayhem in India?
So you provide the services to the persons who are counting the VVPAT slips, but do not make such kind of preposterous argument. Now, all I'm trying to say here...
No, this is all a sour loser argument.
Why it is possible?
Why you are not a sour loser? Why are you supporting the Congress? The Congress is the sour loser. Tell me one election Congress has won when they have a problem with the EVM. Tomorrow, let me tell you, be careful. Tomorrow, Aam Aadmi Party, if you win in Delhi, Congress will accuse you of tampering the EVMs.
Arnab.
No, Jyotsna.
I have maintained, even when I myself contested the elections and lost it, I maintained that the EVMs are good. There's nothing wrong with EVMs.
No, the issue is not that.
But in this country,
the issue is not that.
Like we did away with electoral
No, the issue is not that. The issue is not that, sir. The issue is that in the world's largest democracy, you are going around saying we don't respect the mandate.
Yes.
We don't respect the Indian electoral system. We don't accept the Indian democratic system. This is anti-national thinking. This hurts the interests of Bharat. Jyotsna is responding to you on the debate so that we can have an open debate on this. Lines are still on, calls are still on. Jyotsna.
Arnabji, my point is there are legal and judicial endorsements to the EVMs being used. There is public trust and also expert trust. I'm telling you why expert trust is. Experts from the IITs and other technical panels have literally designed these machines with security in mind. Their involvement in the system, successful use over decades without proven tampering shows everything. Now, as you rightly said, they are just questioning something because they let a party
Anurag and Kapil and Abhishek also on the left. Yeah.
On its own comes back and says, "Nahi, EVM so galat hai." You, just because you lost, you keep saying that EVMs are wrong. And again, my question remains the same, Arnabji. What is the problem?
I'll tell you, Jyotsna, they want to go back to booth capturing. They want ballot papers. SP wants to capture booths. RJD wants to capture booths. They want to go back to booth capturing.
अभिषेक कह रहे हैं कि समाजवादी पार्टी और इंडिया अलायंस के नेता बूथ कैप्चरिंग करना चाहते हैं।
करना चाहते हो, अनुराग चाहते हो। यही अनुराग साजिश। और वीवीपैट का फुल फॉर्म बता देना। वीवीपैट का फुल फॉर्म बता दो।
अरे
गूगल नहीं किया अभी।
अरे भाई
आपको फुल फॉर्म पता नहीं है। आप अरे यार थोड़ा एजुकेट योरसेल्फ एंड कम टू द डिबेट ना।
ओके अनुराग,
वो मैंने आप जैसे पागल को क्यों बताऊं मैं?
पागल is wrong language.
The P does not stand for पागल in VVPAT, by the way.
आपको मैं जो कि हम
आपको क्या पता है यार, you're an empty vessel that makes noise.
क्या बताया?
समाजवादी पार्टी के लोग बेशरम है कि आप प्रवक्ता हो। समाजवादी पार्टी नहीं कहते कि
no personal attack. No personal attack. Personal attack.
He's an embarrassment to the Samajwadi
no personal attack. He's responding anyway to you. We listen to the response. We listen to the response, whatever it is. Anurag.
अरे I'll set him straight.
1 minute.
आप उससे लड़ने आए हो, क्या करने आए हो भाई?
अरे बूथ कैप्चरिंग करना चाहते हो ना, यही तो है बात, तो यही है ना भाई,
विश्वास नहीं है।
बूथ कैप्चरिंग करना चाहते हो, आपको तो वीवीपैट का फुल फॉर्म नहीं पता है।
अनुराग
तो दिया, कितनी बार बोल दिया आपको फुल फॉर्म नहीं पता, फुल फॉर्म नहीं पता, कान के बहरे हो क्या?
अरे बताओ
अनुराग, मैंने बोला है, कितनी बार बोला है?
अरे आप
कितनी बार बोला? बता, 3 बार
क्या डिबेट करे आपके साथ?
3 बार सुन लीजिए।
आप जैसे अनपढ़ के साथ क्या डिबेट
करें? 9:46,
मैं वीवीपैट का 3 बार फुल फॉर्म बोल चुका, लेकिन मुझे पता है डिबेट रेल करने के चक्कर में आप ऐसा बोलना चाहते हो। 3 बार मैं इसी आप डिबेट में
तो आपके साथ क्या डिबेट करें? आपको कुछ पता ही नहीं है।
तुम्हें क्या पता है? क्या पता है कितनी सीटें लोकसभा में? बताइए।
नहीं, सिग्नेचर कर सकते हैं आप, साइन कर सकते हो, या ऐसे अंगूठा छाप अंगूठा छाप।
Hot debate. 1 minute. Taking the next caller is Rajiv Kumar from Gurugram is calling tonight. Rajiv, can you hear me? Rajiv?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's your thought on this? On this debate?
Very good evening.
Yeah. Which side are you on?
I would only say one thing. The very old Hindi saying, "Naach na jane aangan teda." Now, or anywhere has any BJP MP or MLA who has lost, have they ever said that there's a problem in the EVM? It is only the Modi Virodhi Brigade which only harps only on EVM. They have nothing but, I mean, they are disgracing the voter. And this gentleman, Mr. Bhadoria, who was getting very upset and बहुत आराम से ये कह रहे थे कि the first caller, he used unparliamentary language. ये उनको हिंदुस्तानी सभ्यता सिखा रहे थे और अभी अपना आपा खो बैठे थे ये बीजेपी के स्पोक्स पर्सन से।
अनुराग
नहीं है, वो एक मेंटल केस है, उसको ये नहीं पता राज्यसभा में सीटें कितनी है, कितनी राज्यसभा में सीटें हैं बोलना, राज्यसभा में सीटें कितनी है, राज्यसभा में चुनाव कैसे?
We should not get personal. I mean, nobody should get personal.
No, Anurag, Rajiv Kumar, viewer is responding to you. No, don't get personal. He say he is right. Don't get personal.
अच्छा, कितनी सीटें यहाँ पे नॉमिनेट होती हैं, जरा बताना। प्रेसिडेंट कितनी सीटें नॉमिनेट करता है?
12 सीट, 12 सीट।
He himself is trying to derail because they have lost Haryana. They were very happy. They were very happy in the morning.
Yeah.
But when the things started
the thing
moving,
is, see, Rajiv, what is happening? I'll tell you. The Congress is saying, the same Congress which says we do not believe in exit polls, is now going around saying, but exit polls said that we will win. ये क्या logic है, Piyush?
Pawan Khera is blaming the media.
Earlier they said we don't believe in exit polls. Now Congress is saying, but exit poll ने कहा था हम जीतेंगे. There's no logic here. Piyush, you understand?
The problem is this, that the micromanagement got better of them, and that is where the whole problem is.
No, but your party also. No, Piyush.
I understand
Piyush. Even your party. No. When Aam Aadmi Party lost to Shiromani Akali Dal BJP alliance in Punjab in 2017, at that point of time, did Arvind Kejriwal not question EVMs and ask for a re-examination of VVPATs?
I disagreed with my own party then. So what's wrong with disagreeing with your own party?
Yours a very sort of mature view. Jyotsna, yours a very mature view. But it's a rare view at the same time. Jyotsna.
But you know, there is one electoral reform that we all must look forward to, and that is
Jyotsna.
That is something that will answer all the questions, and there's nothing wrong with that. When the Election Commission takes 2 to 3 days to read the voting percentage, then of course the voting VVPAT 100% counting can be done.
एक मिनट, thank you. अर्नब जी, you have to understand the emotional, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, वो जो सागा है कांग्रेस का, आपको ये जानना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि everyone is asking why are they unhappy today with Haryana. I'll tell you why they are unhappy. जितने जिलेबी बांटे थे ना अर्नब जी, वो सब का पैसा बर्बाद हो गया। जितने जिलेबी बांटे थे ना, वो सब पैसा बर्बाद हो गया। That's the problem. That's the crux of the problem. That's the reason they are unhappy. नहीं तो कोई और चीज बताओ, कोई और चीज बताओ. I'm telling you, they cannot be programmed. They can only be programmed once. They cannot be tampered with. Yeah. There is a technical situation. There is a technical panel.
Viewers, I am closing by saying that well over 90% of the people watching the program tonight trust the EVMs. I'm not saying that this is in any ways a very deep dipstick.
Arnab,
but
they are serious about their complaints. If the Congress party is serious about its protest, in the next 24 hours, it should quit the state governments of Karnataka, Telangana and Himachal and not go in for elections till paper ballots are introduced. You know, let the Congress party watch the...
100% counting of...
मुझे लगता है हम लोग डिबेट करने आते हैं, जो बीजेपी के सपोर्टर उनसे कहिए कि पढ़ लिख के आया करें। अगर ऐसे लोग डिबेट में आए तो हम लोग को मत बुलाइए। हम लोग लड़ाई झगड़ा करने आते नहीं, डिबेट में बात करने आते हैं। बीजेपी के प्रवक्ता से मेरी बात हुई, वो एक दूसरा बीजेपी सपोर्ट है, वीवीपैट। अरे भाई कितनी बार उसका बोल चुका हूं, लेकिन आप हमारा एग्जाम लेने के लिए
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for participating on the debate. We've given all views, that everyone their chance, their turn. I believe the majority of people are very much supportive of EVMs. That's where things stand. I hope this is the last debate we have on this. I fear not. I see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, the debate continues. In case, and I want to say this, in case you missed my 8 p.m. debate, I began with giving very clear views on why I believe the American deep state is the one instigating Trudeau. In case you missed that debate is playing now. In just a few minutes, please watch that. Tell me what you think, and let's join hands in a debate to keep this country united. That has to be our only commitment. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
Co-powered by Jaguar Bath & Light.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top